Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Javon. I go by the name of Hulk Hobson, hence my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing my 2020 Dodge Challenger Scatpack RT Widebody that is behind me. So let's get into my build and what I did. So guys, this is my 2020 Dodge Challenger Scatpack RT Widebody. I got the car about, I want to say 8-9 months ago. And hey, listen guys, I apologize. I wanted to, when I got this car, I wanted to capture the full build on the car. But to be honest with you, I didn't expect to be doing YouTube. So I extremely apologize for that. But you know, at the end of the day, I still got a lot more things to do with the car. She's pretty much done in a way, but I mean, can you really be done with a car? So honestly, I'm not really done. So we got a whole lot of other things coming. If you guys want to see more, subscribe to my channel. Let's do it. So we are going to be going pretty much what I've gotten done first, like in a row. I don't want to just be jumping all around to the car. So I'm gonna show you guys pretty much what the first mod and the second mod and third mod and such and so on, what I did to the car. So the first thing I did when I got this car was tint, man. There's no way in hell I'm going to be driving around fishbowl. I can't do it. I don't understand how people can do it. So I want to say about the next day I ended up getting this car. I ended up scheduling a tint appointment. The front and the sides are 5% all around, the side windows and the back. The front windshield was 20, but I didn't like it too much because when it was too sunny, you could see into the car, and I didn't really like that. I like my privacy, guys, so hence the dark tint. So we ended up putting on another double layer of 20. So right now, if you want to say, this is pretty much zero. You can't even see in the car, even in the daytime, guys. Springs. I got H&R springs on the car. Guys, when I ended up getting this car, man, I felt like I was buying a pickup truck or a monster truck or whatever, man. This car was so high. I mean, you literally could put 4 fingers. I could probably stick my head in there, guys. It was crazy, man. So I ended up getting the H&R springs for like, I want to say 260, 270. And man, it just changed the whole look of the car. Right now, the stance is amazing. I honestly feel like the stance should always come like this on these cars, Charger, Challenger, or whatever. Another thing I got done on the car was these wheels. When I got this car, I didn't like the color of these rims, man. They were like a dark aluminum gray, and I didn't really like it. It just threw the whole color, it just threw it off because this is a whole black car. It just didn't flow right with me. So I ended up getting them powder coated. I got them powder coated in satin black, and I honestly feel like I made the best decision because at first I was in between with the gloss and the satin black, and honestly I feel like the satin black just pops a little bit better, and I don't know, it's got a really nice shine to it, especially that it's clean right now, but it's really nice right now, so I love it. And yes, I know what you guys are saying. Is that a Hellcat Redeye hood on a Scatpack? Like, what's going on, right? Yes, so I didn't really like the other hood. I liked it, don't get me wrong, but man, guys, this hood right here, man, this is the best hood, bro, you could put on these cars, bro. The Hellcat Redeye hood, man, it just pops so big. Just made the front of this car look so much more aggressive, guys. I mean, you're in the rear view mirror and you see this car, get out the way, man. I mean, look at the front of the car, man. It's just menacing. So that was another mod, man. This is probably one of my favorite mods I did to the car because, I mean, look how big the hood is, you know. It honestly just changed the whole look of the car, and it was probably the best money I could have spent and decision I could have made for the car. And I ended up getting this hood at a dealership. I'm not gonna say the dealership name because I forgot, but I ended up getting this hood at a dealership for about $1,300, give or take. And then I ended up getting it painted for $550 and some change. guys, I mean, they did an amazing job. The shop that painted my hood. I mean, this hood honestly looks like it came with the car. You know, I mean, you cannot tell the difference. I mean, the paint matches perfectly, and they did an amazing job, and I love it. All right, so another thing I ended up getting done out of a million, I ended up getting these side skirts on the car. These are ZL1 side skirts. Man, I love it, man. It honestly makes the car look a little bit lower when for some reason. I don't know why. It just makes the car look a little bit lower, and I'm all about low. So when I threw this on, I mean, it just made the car look so much better, you know? It kind of looked plain and dull before with nothing on it. So I had to put a skirt on her, man, because she was butt-ass naked. So I had to put that skirt on her. But the only downside about the skirt is I always have these little itty-bitty rocks. I don't know if the camera's picking up on it, but I always have rocks all over my side skirts, and that's the only annoying part about it. But other than that, I love it. Another thing I ended up getting done was I ended up getting this front splitter on the front of the car. This car already comes with pretty much a splitter already, because look how big this lip is on this car. But man, this is a wide body, so go big or go home, man. You know what I'm saying? This is another ZL1 add-ons product. Shout out to ZL1, man. I mean, their products are amazing. I honestly recommend them. Their work on, the design on these that they did, and on the side skirts, and I'll get to the back in a little bit, was amazing, man. They got amazing work. So if you guys are looking to get stuff put on your car, Challenger or Charger, I'd honestly say to go to ZL1 and order it, man. So yeah, I got the front splitter. I honestly felt like it just completed the front of this car. It completed the aggressive and the mean looking of the car. And I ended up getting the rods with it as well. I really love the rods, man. I mean, it makes the car look super sick. And another thing I did was I ended up getting these rock guards, front and back. Listen, man, when I got this car, you heard nothing but rocks. I mean, through the exhaust, I could be driving 2, 3, 4, 5 miles an hour, and all you hear is just rocks, just picking up, hitting the car, and it was so annoying. It was just, they were just all kicked back and kept hitting the car. It was like stressing me out. So I had to buy these ASAP, man. These are other ZL1 add-ons rock guards. Man, I don't hear it as much, the rocks, but I hear it a lot less. And a lot less to me is better to me. So that really made a big difference. And I honestly just like the way it looks, on the car. So getting to the back, finally. Yes, guys, the whole back of this car is all modded out. This is all a lot of ZL1 add-on stuff again. So we got a front. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Actually, my car, this spoiler, we're gonna talk about this. This spoiler did not come on my car, okay? I had ended up getting the regular spoiler, and I didn't really like it because, to be honest with you, it was just too small for me. So I ended up getting this this SRT Performance spoiler that they have on the Hellcats and the Hellcat Redeye. I ended up actually installing that myself. Watched a couple YouTube tutorials and had me and my boy Eddie put it on. So yeah, I ended up putting that on the car, and this is a big ass spoiler, man. I got this big ass duck tail on my car. It just made the car look even better. And then I ended up buying a ZL1 add-on wicker bill. It is dark tint, but it's see-through. They do have another one, guys, where it's all dark and it's not see-through. But to be honest with you, I honestly felt like it'd make the car look like a freaking wall was behind it, and I don't like that. So I honestly think the see-through, the camera's picking that up, I think the see-through just is beautiful. It's perfect. Another thing I ended up doing was I ended up debadging this Dodge that was on the back of here. Guys, I do not like chrome. I know some of you guys might like chrome, but I really do not like chrome at all, especially not on an all black car. So I ended up taking that off, and to be honest with you, it looks so much better like that. It's like nice clean look to the car. So yeah, that was easy. Honestly, just used some fishing line and came right off. Another thing we ended up doing was ended up getting some quad tips. These are 4-inch dual quad tips. I actually got these on Amazon. Guys, don't underestimate Amazon, man. Amazon got a lot of things, man. They got a lot of things, man. I ended up, like I said, paying $100 for them. They're pretty big, man. They are pretty big. You know, I ended up getting them installed for like about $100, and honestly, I honestly feel like it also made the car sound more aggressive and a little bit different. I could be wrong, but I honestly feel like it did make the car sound a little bit better. Another thing I ended up doing was I ended up these are actually custom made. I actually got these custom made. I don't know what you would call these. These are probably like rear side skirts or whatever. Yeah, I ended up getting that made, and honestly, it just flows with even the side skirts, like from the front splitter to the side skirts and then to the rear side skirts. It just flows all beautiful, you know, together. And another thing I ended up getting done after that was this is another ZL1 add-ons product. I'm telling you guys, man, get ZL1 add-ons, man. They are legit, man. You know, I've looked into like Vicrez and other companies and all, and not saying that their stuff's not good at all, you know, but I put it on the ZL1 and I love it, man. And I honestly don't plan on taking it off and changing it. It just makes the car, the back of this car, look so much more meaty and aggressive, you know. And you know, it completed the back of this car. This is a pretty big diffuser. It is like a plate under it. I don't know if you guys could see. It's right all the way under the car, and it's pretty sturdy. And man, this thing's, like I said, it's pretty big. These calipers on this car did not come red. They are actually black. I don't know if they were actually black. They were like a kind of like what the rims were, like aluminum color, like aluminum grayish color, and kind of like pretty much black. At nighttime they were black. I don't care what anybody says. But anyways, it just made the car was just too black. It was just too black, and I didn't like it. Yeah, at first I liked it, but at the same time it just looked like a shadow, you know what I'm saying? And I needed to add some contrast to it, some color to it. So I ended up getting my calipers painted red. I believe this is like a torrid red, and I like this red, man. It's not too shiny, not too glossy. It's like a nice firm red, and it just really looks nice. And yes, I ended up getting custom SRT sticker decals put on the calipers. These are reflective, by the way, so at nighttime, you know, you shine some light on it and you can see them actually reflecting, which I think is pretty damn cool. Yeah, so the red honestly just made this car, you know, makes it pop now. And before it was just like a shadow, and you couldn't even see the damn car sometimes. So I'm happy I did that. I ended up tinting out the side markers on this car to complete that murdered out look. I didn't really like the yellow. I think this part up here is yellow and the back of it is red, and I didn't really like that. Another thing I ended up getting done to the car is actually inside. I ended up, as you guys can see, I got full carbon fiber in the car on the interior trim. I got it on the door panels as well, on the steering wheel, on the dashboard, and everything. Even on the gear stick. So I actually got this from wolvesacarbon.com. It's actually just adhesive, so it's not real carbon, but damn near looks like it, right? So pretty much is carbon, so just saying. But this is actually like I said, adhesive, so this is 3M. Just take it off and put it on. I ended up doing it myself. Took about, I want to say 20-30 minutes, because I was trying to be as perfect lining it up on the edges as possible, and I think I did a pretty good job. Also, another thing I ended up doing was I ended up installing this red push to start button, because, you know, on the Scatpacks we get the black ones because we get no love, but it's all right. You know what? It's cool. I just ended up buying my own, and I ended up taking this whole dashboard out and putting this in, and look at that. It just makes it look, just looks cool. Now I feel like I got a Hellcat. Hey guys, so I'm sorry about that. My camera ended up dying. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to thank everybody who watched the video. If you like and rock with me, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. Turn on your post notification bell because we're gonna be doing some crazy ass stuff soon, dropping nothing but bangers. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody who encouraged me and motivated me. Most importantly, believed in me to start a YouTube, get this content going. Because like I said, I've been wanting to do YouTube for a long time. I watch YouTube all the time. I love cars. I mean, I'm sure if you guys are watching this video, you guys love cars too. So if you guys love cars, subscribe to my channel, man. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your post notification bells to get a notification whenever I post a new video. And yeah, guys, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.